The officials are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Janibek did not at all squander the moment. The Kazakh southpaw broke down and eventually stopped Germany's Vincenzo Gualtieri in the 6th round of the WBO IBF unification bout between unbeaten middleweights. No knockdowns were scored on the night, but Janibek repeatedly hurt Gualtieri en route to a stoppage victory at 1 minute 25 seconds of the 6th round in their ESPN-televised main event Saturday evening at Fort Bend Epicenter in Rosenberg, Texas. Open quote, "This is my style of fighting," Janibek told ESPN's Mark Kriegel through translator and manager Egis Klimas. "This is Qazaq style, and I am here to stay." Alright guys, to start the fight, Gualtieri landed the bout's first telling blow, a right hand over the top of Janibek's guard. Janibek worked his jab to inch his way inside and looked to set up an uppercut, but Gualtieri had a game plan to neutralize that strategy. Janibek threw a purposeful jab in round 2, which was enough to slow down Gualtieri to a crawl. The right weapon was enough to develop swelling under Gualtieri's eye, enough to force him to switch from conventional to his natural southpaw stance. There was little change in the flow of the fight in round 3. Janibek took what was offered before him. He made a point to force the action in round 4. The jab was on point, as was his left hand behind it. Gualtieri landed a straight left hand midway through the round, by far his standout moment. In round 5, Janibek finally connected with his vaunted left uppercut. It came behind a pair of jabs, which forced Gualtieri to dip his legs and stagger into the ropes. He was able to remain upright and rode out a right hook to the body to make it out of the round. He was merely on borrowed time. The body language of Gualtieri was immediately detected by Janibek, who twice hurt his unbeaten foe in round 6. A left uppercut by the unbeaten Kazakh once again caused Gualtieri to wobble but cover up in time to avoid an immediate follow-up. Janibek went on the attack as he sensed the end was near. Referee David Fields appeared ready to stop the fight, but insisted on disrupting Janibek's rhythm with an odd separation despite absence of break in the action. An ensuing volley of power punches by Janibek did the trick, as a defenseless Gualtieri was rescued by the third man. The one-sided defeat ended Gualtieri's IBF title reign after just 3 months. He won the belt on July 1st in a victory over Falcao in his hometown of Germany. Open quote, "Congratulations to Janibek," Gualtieri said after the defeat. "He was the better fighter. I think it was a little early to end the fight, but congratulations to him. He had a good punch. You can see that in my face. I think it was a little bit early, but he won and I have respect for him," close quote. Janibek advanced to 15 wins, 0 losses, 10 by way of knockout, and provided the middleweight division with its first unified titleist since countryman Gennady Golovkin held the WBA and IBF middleweight belts 1 year ago. Golovkin since vacated both titles and has not fought since a repeat defeat to Canelo last September in Las Vegas. Open quote, "We knew from the beginning that he would never fight back. His plan was to wait for us to get tired, but that was never going to happen," Janibek insisted after the fight. Jermell Charlo has been permitted to retain his WBC middleweight title despite having not fought since June 2021. Erislandy Lara was upgraded to full WBA titleist when Golovkin refused to face him earlier this year. Should they both make it to the ring in the next couple months, it would leave the division's 3 title holders on the same relative schedule headed into 2024. That would leave little excuse to mix and match in the division in a desperate need of a star to emerge, open quote. "What we would love to do is add the other 2 belts to our collection," Janibek insisted. "We are going to talk to our promoter Top Rank to make this happen." Alright guys, well, Janibek is good. Janibek is really good. He dominated Gualtieri, and Gualtieri beat Falcao. I mean, this is a full domination, 6-round TKO. So I mean, you know, he definitely is the truth. But the problem is, there's not too many people in the middleweight division. With Jamal back in the mix, we'll see what happens. Who do you want to see Janibek fight next? I think he does want to fight Chris Eubank, even though he doesn't have a belt. Let us know in the comments below, guys, who you want to see Janibek fight next, who you think would be a good fight for Janibek. And hopefully his stock will rise come 2024, and Chris Eubank would be interested in taking that fight. He has 2 belts now, so that might put a little bit of a battery into Chris Eubank's back to maybe accept the fight. We don't know though, guys. Let us know in the comments below who you want to see Janibek fight next. You can find us on Instagram at SportBox TV Official, X formerly known as Twitter at SportBox TV. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also share the vid. We appreciate all love and support. Take care.